Welcome back for another episode. It is still the 24th, but you know what? I do this for the fan. I do this for my subscribers, all 8 of them. I kid though. No, this is fun stuff, and what could be more fun than putting together a recruiting board? Because that's what we're gonna do, boys and girls. All right. I don't know why I'm on this. Oh, wait. This is literally where we left off. Hang on one moment. Let me save this. Save. I want to save this as... I want to save these as episode numbers because I've had cases, I'll tell you, where I've had to revert and I didn't have the old episode saved, and oh my god, there's nothing like having to redo that all over again. Refilm, and sometimes by pure luck I had the old one. Come on, compress faster. Okay, there we go. All right, where were we? Yes, okay, so let's go ahead. Now, remember I made a list of our primary recruiting targets. So this is going to be a little bit different than the recruiting that we did early on. I mean, that was transfer portal. It was a very quick 3 weeks. You look at the transfer players, and you decide who you want, and you go after them. This, the in-season recruiting is less of a sprint. It's more of a marathon. We're going to slowly learn about the players, prospects that we choose, and you know, we'll kind of follow them, mind our budget. What do we have left? I don't know. Oh, let's go to recruiting. We have, okay, so we're in a spot because, well, actually, no, it's not as bad as I thought, because the way that it works is, the budget works, is that you can spend a maximum of $5 million on recruiting and $5 million on facilities. Now, facilities is just the budget that's left over after we're done recruiting. So anything we don't use for recruiting goes to upgrade our facilities. I don't think, we're competing in the what used to be the Mountain West. I don't think we're competing against a lot of teams, at least in conference, with fantastic facilities. So, my rule of thumb, I would like to leave $1 million. Now, you notice we've spent exactly $1 million, and it hasn't come away from our facilities budget yet. That's because we started this whole process with more than $5 million. If we go to our staff, I may have told you this before, but bear with me. So our total budget was $15.5 million. We spent $14.5. Oh wait, no, that was our coach. We spent $9.1 million on coach salaries, which means we have $6.4 million left over. That's $6.4 million combined for recruiting and facilities. $6.4 million. Now, it doesn't say $6.4 million here because, again, we can only spend $5 million of that on recruiting. So this adding to recruiting spend here is not going to decrement this until we pass 1.4, until this gets past 1.4 million. Because at that point, we have exactly $5 million left, and then this thing's going to start going down. We could go up to 1.4 and still be spending the maximum on facilities. Now, of course, we're going to go way over 1.4, but the point is, I think we could probably use all of our recruiting budget. I think if we could use all $5 million, it leaves 1.4 for facilities, which should be enough. So, I mean, we still have $4 million left, which is not bad. It's actually not that bad. So let's see. Obviously, our recruiting board is empty, so let's start filling it. All right. Now, how do we do this? This is kind of an art process here. The biggest positions. Actually, let me put these on top in order. Biggest. I think we said offensive line. Center, I think we might use one, but it's not really vital. Wide receiver comes next, and then it's really full. Yeah, I'll put fullback simply because we don't have any, and fullbacks are important. I mean, look, you need a fullback in this game. tight end and defensive tackle. Those are kind of, so this is kind of my priority order. Now, you don't have to be as anal as I'm being about this, but I mean, I normally, you should see me in an online league. I've got whole spreadsheets and all, fancy stuff like that. Oh, okay. I had to check something for a moment there. I thought we weren't recording. All right. Yeah, so like I said, so this is our priority list. So let's go to, I'm going to do this by position. So let's go to linebackers first. It just keeps it more organized. Now, there is a new category here. I can look at recommended players. These are players that basically it says, hey, you should sign these. It's basically, I don't know who's doing the recommending. Maybe the scouts. Maybe my $0.2 million head scout. I don't know. But this is recommended. I see if I did delegate recruiting, it would add all of these to our recruiting board, okay? Even though we got 5 one-star players here, okay? We are low in prestige. We're not that low, okay? Just saying. But it's going to really over-recruit. And so that's why I recommended players. Now, there's needs, and now I guess let's go back to all positions for most. This needs entry. That's new with this version. And if I sort by position, what needs it? Wait, no, I don't have linebacker selected. Why is it showing me linebackers? You know what? I wonder if it's going through. I wonder if it's just doing this by going through our dashboard and saying, wait, we're only going to have 4 linebackers next year. So under need, sorry, squeaky chair. I got to oil that. I have to, wow. So needs is not going to be, it's just going to give me all linebackers, which we need. I mean, it is a need, but we have other needs besides. So let's go to, well, let's just go to recommended. Oh, no, we did that already. I'm not liking these suggestions a whole lot, to be quite honest. Okay, so let's take a look. Who do we want at linebacker? I'm not really... Well, I'll tell you what. We'll take a look at Hendricks. Right now, I'm just going to do interview and home visit. That's what I'm going to start with. Because this gives us these two give us important information. I'll just go in here. See, unlock coach grades by visiting... an interview player to unlock personality information. So those are key pieces. It's not just showing interest, which we are, but we also need to find out information. I don't think we'll bother with any. Well, I don't know. David De La Rosa. Let's just take a quick look. Athleticism. Technique, football IQ. Okay, Castillo. I think we'll. Oh, don't forget about the talking points. I went over this, I think, in the previous, during the transfer recruiting, but I'll just say that, we have talking points that we have to use to persuade our recruit. Those talking points are largely driven by the personality ratings. How important is market size? How important is playing time? And that's why we need to. That's why we need to do the interview. I might be getting a few Discord notifications. I'm going to leave it on. I'll try to edit it out later if I can. All right. Oh, he's from Colorado though, so we would get him pretty easily. You know what? I don't think winning is going to persuade him too much. Nor do I think we can give him a lot of playing time. I'm going to up location and you know what? Let's try academics. Academics, it's one of those weird ones. It's like, let's see what's in this. Academics ties exclusively into the reading for your for your facilities. That's interesting. I mean, what the advice I've gotten on the academics is generally lower rated players are going to go for it because they know they're not going to be in the NFL, and so they want to get a good education and all that. So they're going to be more persuaded by academics. Now, again, there's a question. How do we, how do we know if we're good enough academically? And apparently, it's related to our facilities. How good are our facilities? Our facilities are. Oh, we got B facilities. So I'll tell you, we could probably get some, 2 and 3 stars. It's not going to work for that really good recruits, but I mean, for the 2 and 3 stars, it might work. All right, so I think we did put up facilities on there. Okay, but we need to step on this a little bit. Okay, let's go back to. We need to find some other linebackers. So what we're going to do, we're just going to. I only really got 1 or 2 in there. I want some quality players. So what we're going to do is we're going to. This shows all uncommitted players. And so I'm going to go to actions. And I'm going to select linebacker. Just because, like, the recommendations didn't show us enough. Select rating. I wish you could do, like, greater than and less than, but I'll put 3 stars. Because I just don't think we're going to get 4 stars. There's none showing any interest. 3 stars, not much there either. We got 1 who's cool interest. Oh, and that's Hendricks. But let's go with 3 star. Now, we still have 234 entries. We need to narrow this down somewhat. What I'm going to do is I am going to let's select distance. Let's try to get players who are closer. We're going to have better chance, right? So let's go 1,000 miles. 105. Okay. What's the rank here? Okay, we're still pretty good rank-wise. Let's go to narrow this to 700. 27. What about 500? That's a little much. I think we could miss out on some. Okay, I'll go back to 700. All right, so it's 27. We got 27. It's down to 27. None of them have any interest. Oh, well, okay. Hendricks is close. He's in Colorado. I forgot. Okay, so now we got this narrowed down. I don't really want to interview. I don't really want to add all of them. I mean, let's just see if there's any other way. Colorado is going to be nah. No. That's good. Well, I mean, look, we got. Let's get this guy, Michael Bowser. Respected for his good behavior in the field, takes care of his teammates, was everyone that played for them. Okay, no point in getting to the ball carrier if you cannot take him down. His speed is good enough to deliver pressure and keep contained. Well, okay, I'll take. I'm about to say I'll take your word for it. No, we'll go with this guy. All right. How many does that give us now? I mean, I know we want more, but only gives us 3. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna need more, obviously. So let's go back to uncommitted and let's put our distance back in. Our stars. Cecil, I thank you for your interest, but you're ranked 4,000. You're not gonna fit in. I'm just being real with you, bro. Okay. So let's see. Let's just start paging through here and see who piques our interest. Linebackers need to be able to tackle well. I mean, I'm going to look for technique and athleticism, well, or physique, probably more than athleticism. He's pretty good. I don't want to take all 27. I think that's going to be a little overdoing it. I'm going to just do auto assign points for now. We'll fix that later. No. Showing up early, staying late, develop nice strength. Nice speed. Okay. See, there's not a whole lot of science to this so far. I mean, I want to get probably... Well, you know what? We need to sign a lot, so maybe we should go close to all 27. I'm not going to be too picky here. Block hand running back, quickly discerns the field, where to go, very intelligent, football IQ, technique. Oh, very good. All right, so let's get him. Auto sign. Rocco. Oh, Rocco. Every team needs a Rocco. Strong enough to flatten smaller blockers, strong enough to not to be flattened by the bigger ones. Okay. Yeah. Unless they're like an obvious no, I'm going to add them. That's why I made up my mind, because we only recruited down to 27, and we could do more. I mean, we're not, obviously we could go outside 1,000 miles. I'm just not. This is just a good starting spot, because they're just going to be easier to recruit. Simple as that. And I know I'm just on linebackers. It was like, don't worry. I mean, linebacker is the big position. It's linebackers, guards, tackles, and wide receivers. Those are going to be the biggest. After that, I think we may not even add those other positions today because they're just not that important. Or do it in a separate video. I do want to get to our first game. So don't worry, we're not going to set up the entire recruiting board now. I do want it set up before we advance to next week, though. So just gotta be careful. But we'll do a lot of this, and maybe we'll do our first game. Let's see. Keith Hurst by coaches like his strength. I do too. I do. Who's I? Will benefit great in the field. Mightily fast on his first step. Could become a true sack machine. Okay. You're in. Well, hopefully. Again, it doesn't choose academics by default, but that's okay. I'd rather start with the other ones anyway. Here you have a kid who puts in the work to see, never gives up. Okay, coaches like his strength, technique. Okay. Maybe I'm not being picky enough. Where are we here in the list? Mark Seals. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. We 700. We got too big a list here. Okay, well, you know what? Let's start. Some of these we got already. We're going to pass here. Speed to keep contained and chase down. Yes. Okay, so let's go here. And, okay, to like this high, strength is a good platform, technique, athleticism, yeah, so, anyway, Trey Tompkins. I wonder if we took some players we didn't want to, well, they were just far away, it's not like they were, bad. If they were good, we added them to our list. Football IQ. Sounds like can maintain his levers and shed blocks. I mean, the commentary doesn't really. I mean, we're not really looking necessarily for strength as our top thing. So, but technique and athleticism, now I think I'll pass. Again, you gotta be a little picky with some things. You can't just. I don't want to just put all of them in. Understanding assignment on the field, wants to win, speedy enough to stay on the field in passing situations. Okay. We gotta be discerning at some point. Will not have to come off the field for obvious passing. Enough quickness to pressure. Okay. I'll tell you, if they're not good for us, as we see, they'll drop off our list quick enough. Paul Apple. Oh, that's a nice name. Mr. Apple. I want this kid on my team. He understands his role in the field, how it fits in. Kid never gives up. Losing is unacceptable. I mean, that's all great. I mean, I mentioned this before. You know, you can tell. The commentary is always going to be good. Almost everyone. Okay. The red flags are when they only talk about his personality. It's like, this kid's a leader. Okay, how well does he tackle? I don't know. Well, okay, there you go. You know. Do we actually? I probably shouldn't have, but I've already added him. All right. Marvin South. That's a nice name too. Technique football. Fast enough to get sacks. All right. Boy, we're adding too many people here. Okay, yeah. So George Young. We're down to 1105. That might be enough for now. I mean, the lower you go down, the less likely they are to be taken early. So I think that's going to be enough. How many targets do we have now? We might have too many. Oh, okay. Well, 13 is not bad. Actually, we need to sign 3 players. So let's make sure everyone's interviewed. And home visited, and we're going to leave leave the activities right there. I have to check these. Should be a check all. All right, there we go. We're not ready to offer any scholarships yet. We don't know anything about them, so we're going to leave it there. Let's make sure we got auto assign for all the I mean, I think we could probably, like, we could probably go 2 on location for some of these, but for the better players, that might not be a good idea. Well, we don't have anyone above 3-star. I have a feeling we're going to get hits on location for some of them. Just going through making sure we have the making the point set. I think that is it. Okay, we got everyone. All right, so that's linebackers sorted. That was the big one. That was the one that really that was the highest priority one. Let's go the next highest priority. Maybe we'll go through the tackle today. We'll do guard and tackle, and then we'll finally play our first game, because we can come back and do the recruiting after the game, as long as we don't advance the next week. So we'll do guard and tackle. So let's we want to go to recommended, and let's go 1,500 miles, right? Tackle. Oh, guard's probably bigger. Okay, what's wrong here? Only one recommended player. The heck? Well, you know what? He's close by. Let's do 2 for location, right? I don't know what else. I think academics we could probably sell. Organization is our staff. At least, wait, let me just make sure I don't have the... Organization highlights the school staff. I think we got a good staff. I don't know how much playing time we can give him. We got 1 left. Winning's not going to do it. I think market size is... we'll try. All right. So that's this guy. Kenner. We should probably do contact on some of these too. We'll go back. Actually, you know what? Let's go before. Nah, we'll do that later. Okay, but we need more. We need more guards than that. Recommended players. I mean, are there any? Let's actually go all distance, all rating. Really? Is only 2 recommended players, and this guy's a 2-star. All right. Screw that. We're gonna have to go back to uncommitted, and again, we'll start with distance here. 3-star. We're at 19. I think that's a good. Oh, and we have some with. Oh, that's the guy we already. That's why I was recommending, because he has mild interest. Okay. I also want to look at size. Size matters when it comes to, because I want someone who's going to be big enough to handle things on the inside, and I think we'll sort by that. So I can see a few here we may not be touching, but let's see. Let's go to actions, and let's start. So these are going to be kind of almost random rank order. Brent Cooling, required of each position and stands. Okay, physics and athleticism. No, I don't think so. Some of these are going to be hard to get anyway. Physique, athleticism, technique. Erasmo. Well, you know what? I think we'll add the other one too. Just because I think their size is going to be an advantage. 310. It's okay for a guard. Well, in the pros, that would be decent for a guard. I think in college it'll be just fine. Okay. Oh, looks good here. Not much for the physique part, but he's high enough on the list. We're going to get pickier as we go down, probably. And look, we may miss out on some, and we're going to have to come back and we say, well, okay. We can't look at everyone, and we may come back and say, okay, well, we got to look at a new group, or at least some new players. It's going to happen. We already targeted him. William Cato. See, run blocks very well. Takes instructions. Okay. Physique and athleticism. Well, physique is good. From Montana. I think we can get location on some of these. What's his distance? 398. Montana. We're in the northern end of Colorado, so we're going to be close to places like Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Nevada, sort of. And we have the state of Colorado, which is pretty good. So, not the best recruiting market, but it's still pretty good. All right, we'll do the same thing here. Brennan. Okay. Market size, market time winning. All right. Let's go get Brennan. Oh, I think we already recruited. Okay, Esteban Richards. Now we're getting. Let's see. Not liking his scout grades. Athleticism taking. Now, some people may say, well, why are you going by scout? We have to go by something, don't we? I mean, I can't just recruit everyone. You have to be able to make a decision somehow. And, this is the way we do it. Okay, he's from Utah. Physique and athleticism and technique are not good. And we're getting low on the weight scale here, too. Football IQ. Oh, he's over 2,000 national rank. Forget that. John Yee. No physique. Well, the physique's okay. I mean, football IQ, tangibles, let's see. No one doubts he'll put in the work. If you ask him around here, he's going to put guys on the field. He is smart and plays with good instincts. That's not really... man, I don't know. Skip for now. David Gist. Physique and athleticism are... Well, it's not athleticism. I'll tell you what. We'll add this guy. Athleticism is... Leonard Leggett. Again, not really great in the intangibles. Or the scout grades. Fast learner. See, you're getting the comment. The commentary is fast learner. What you get with this kid is a guy who understands that this is a team sport. Once you have formed a bond with this kid, he will stand by to hell and back. Wow, that's some good praise. Run blocking is very different when facing high school kids, so I've heard. The bigger and stronger kids in college, this kid has the skills to do the latter. Well, athleticism is poor, but physique is good. We're kind of getting on the borderline of weight here, but I think we can add him, and I think that's going to be enough. Prince McNamara, 346 national rank. Well, I mean, I'll tell you. Kid is all about the team, natural behavior, loyal to the bone. In what benefit team? I mean, again, it's a lot of personality stuff. Incredibly strength and physique. All right. Yeah. I mean, I think I like that. I'll be a little bit prejudiced toward him because he has such a high rank. New Mexico's not bad either. I mean, Mexico. We all 533 miles. That's still very good. Okay. How many targets do we have now? Oh, that's enough. All right. Now, we got to be careful. Interviews, we can interview as many as we want. We can only contact 50. But I think since it's such an important position... we're out of home visits. Yeah, that's a problem. Hang on a second. Let's go back to linebackers for a moment. Yeah, we can't home visit everyone. Let's just free up some of these. Oh, we'll visit this guy because it's a cool interest, but yeah. We're got to be a little wise about our home visits here. Let's just do the top few. I'll leave him because he's mild. No, we'll leave it at that. Let's contact all. I think we have enough where we can contact all. Did we contact all for the linebackers? We did not. Let's just contact these guys. Again, we only have 50, so... I feel like we don't really need to... We're doing a home visit. We don't really need to... I only do contacts for like the top level ones. Because... we only have so many. Actually, you know what? We can contact these guys because we're not doing... I'll contact these guys because we're not doing a home visit. Okay. That's guard, tackle. That's the last one, and I promise you we will get to a game. Let's see what we have recommended. And we're going to have to go the distance back again. One recommendation. Yeah, well, I think they're only looking at players' interest level. I mean, so Cool is, he's in Colorado. Physique, athleticism, technique. This kid can bench press a minibus. So he's strong. Physique is B+. That kind of backs that up. All right, let's add him. And I think we could do an interview and home visit. I've only spent 0.11 so far this week, and we're going to spend the most early on. All right, let's see. Let's go to uncommitted. Once again, we'll shorten our distance here. We're down to 19. And I think because this is a lesser position, we may have to just do wide receivers next time. I don't know. We just can't do everyone at once. Maybe tackle. Maybe we'll only do like a few. I'm thinking we'll be kind of picky with this one. Roundtree. Let's just kind of take a look here. Cortez Finn. All right, we'll add him. George Humphrey, power level, run plays, scout notice. From high school, he can keep his own. He can hold his own pass blocking. I'm not liking this technique or football like athleticism. Physique is good though. I think that physique is going to save him. Just a few more. Works well in the classroom. Pretty good blocker from the run game. That's what we like to see. Physique's not great, but athleticism, technique is a little lacking. Again, we got to be choosy here. We go fire first, coach and teammates. The run game blocks well, shows tenacity, opens lanes, will benefit the team, discerns the field. Oh boy, everything's C except for football IQ, which is important. But I think we're only going to take maybe two more. Okay, physique's good, IQ is good, strength's already good. He's not even starting the college weight room. All right, we'll add Vang. We really want players who are close to 300 here. We don't really want to mess around with that. So let's just. Well, I mean, we were at Vang. Levi Lamar. Nah. Physique and technique. Let's see. You leverage the zone on the bus. Showing nice good hold on the pass blocking. Keeps good leverage. Whew. 1034 national rank. 16th in Minnesota. Arturo Strickland. Peter Gann. Coaches like his instincts. All right. I think that'll be enough for now. We gotta keep an eye on these positions, though. Yeah, 5 is good, and we have to be mindful of our. So we'll interview. We don't have any home visits left. That's okay. We'll pick those up next time. In the meantime, we'll just contact all and be done with that. Okay, I think we've earned the game, folks. We're not done. I want to add. What do we have left in terms of recruiting? We're not going to add all. I think this week we're going to stick to wide receiver. We'll put some of these other positions in coming weeks, just because it is such a grind. But I think we're gonna play ourselves a game, folks. All right. That being done, let's play week 1. Oh, were the games played already? No. Then why does it say box score watch game? That's interesting. Huh. Well, All right, let's go to Northwest Conference, and let's go to Colorado State. We're playing Virginia Tech. Let's sim the game, and then we're gonna wait. Why did it bring us back to spring games? Oh, it showed the score. Well, okay, we gotta do something about that. Well, there's no point watching it. we we lost 37-18. Okay, well, I'll tell you. Let's look at this. Let's look at the box score here. I'm not gonna bother watching it at this point. How did we do? Just on various things here. I just had a look at team stats. We didn't get too many total yards. Only 91 yards passing. Jeez. 14 of 32. We knew this was going to be a struggle. Virginia Tech's a good school. I mean, this was going to be a bit of an ask. Yards per rush was very bad on both sides. Passing, rushing. Selby did pretty good. Selby, 111 yards and a touchdown, 5.6 average. He's probably going to emerge as one of our stars. Did we pass the ball too much? Well, we passed the ball 32 times. Not very successfully. We ran 28, 33, 31. We ran the ball 35. I'm actually going to say 27, not counting Coburn's runs. So we passed a little more than we ran. I'm going to lower the pass weights. I'm going to make a note to do that. I think we want to run a little bit more than this. Let's see. Not much else to look at. Kicking game. I mean, one for one field goal. Receiving. Again, I mean, pretty good. Coburn, I mean, 71 is a very bad passer rating for college. Only 44%. So I don't know. His accuracy is not very good. We're not going to bench him right now, but and Virginia Tech's a good team. So, you know, what can I say? Is what it is. Okay, so I'll mark down some strategy changes we have to make. We're not going to make them now. We're going to go back to recruiting. Oh, first, before I even do that, I got to stop the scores from showing up right away. This is, let me just see here. Show scores. I never knew really what exactly this meant. I think this is a new setting. Well, let's find out. Let's go back and sim a different game. Why does it keep going back? All right, we're in week 1. It keeps going back to the spring games, and I'm saying this partly to document itself because I'm gonna bring this up as a bug report because I don't know why it's going back. See, I go to week 2 and then I go back to week 1, and now it's correct. And now the score's blanked out. Oh, because we see, it doesn't show the score until you click show score, and we had that turned off or turned on. But now we can sim a game and it doesn't show the score. Oh, wait, why does it go? It goes back to the spring games. Now we could watch the game. I'm not going to actually watch this, but I wanted to just verify that the fastest has got to be faster too. They changed this to a drop down, and they took out the 2 sliders, one for play speed, one for time in between plays. But this is pretty slow. Oh, you know what? We also have to change from position to numbers. Let's just kind of get that out of the way. All right, we're not going to watch this game. Oh, and the sound. Okay, so we got a few things. We got a few things here. So we don't want the sound. Just turn that off. Then we'll go to league configuration, and we're going to. Oh, what did I say? I think we'll turn this off too. Unlock the depth chart is why we're seeing so many, like, we're seeing quarterbacks for, like, kick returner and things like that. So I'm going to. Oh, did we turn off hard mode? Let's put that back on. I don't know what happened there. I thought we had that on. What else was up? Oh, yes. Yeah, it was showing positions, not numbers. Player, bubble text. We're going to put on jersey. Coach progression default. Okay. We had to make those changes. I don't know. Some of this changed a little bit, between versions. I don't quite follow all of it, but that is what it is. Okay. Let's finish up with a little more recruiting. What do you say? Let's get it over with. I thought I was going to watch the game, but I mean, I can't advance the week now because we won't be able to set up the recruiting anymore for that week. So let's see how that goes first. Okay. All right. Wide receivers. Wide receiver. We didn't put this down initially as a position of need, but we are in very. I mean, even our current group is just. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it for this season. But we gotta get. This is bad. And this guy, this 82 speed guy, he's a senior. So you see what we have coming up. This is not going to be acceptable, and I think that's why we're not passing the ball well. So we really need to take a hard look at receiver, and that's the position we're going to finish with. Let's see. Go targets, recommended players, wide receiver. Okay, now here we go. But see, again, we have a lot of 2 stars in here, and I don't. I guess again, I guess it's because they have interest, but honestly, highest ranked player here is 2260, Joseph Weiss. Sufficient speed to run deep routes. I'll tell you something. You know what? We'll add a few of these, but we're just gonna interview and contact. Well, we're out of home visits anyway. We have home visits on the most important positions. Let's athletics. Oh no, not with that athleticism. Forget it. Felix Weaver. Okay, not bad. No. Technique. Well, we're not going to get good athleticism with any of these people. So let's just Weaver will work there. Okay, so Weiss and Weaver, they'll kind of start us off, but once again, we have to go to uncommitted. I don't know why it's not recommending. Let's see, we got 265. That's not going to be good. So we go to 500 miles. Oh, that's only 8. 700 or 1,000 seems like the sweet spot. Okay, 700, we got 35. All right, we'll try to go through this as quickly as we can. I don't think we have many contacts left. We haven't used many phone calls. Let's see here. I'm at the point where I just might start. Okay, this guy's good. Number 1 in Iowa. I don't think we're gonna probably get him, but let's put about like. Let's get started here with about like a nice initial crop of 10, and then we'll kind of, technique A, football IQ A, athleticism B. Yeah, I like that. Too bad we don't have combines here. Tad Wilson. We want just a tad of Wilson. Really seems commits stupid penalties, has speed to go deep. I like that. I like that a lot. Tad Wilson, we're going to do a phone call for you. Oh, man. We do a contact and a phone call. That's how much we like you. All right. Clarence Darby. You see, here's the thing. we're going after high-ranked players. If we miss on the high-ranked players, we could the lower-ranked players are not going to go as quickly. And some of them have natural interest in us, so I'm not really worried about missing out on them early. Now, this guy, technique, A+ football, I mean, this guy's good. Safety, for that matter, is faster than his tape shows. You better not put a linebacker on this guy. Well, you know. All right. Clarence Darby, I like you. Report certainty is already at low. Usually it starts at none. Kenny Swank. Fluidity over the middle. Technique F. Iowa? Might be a little far. 596. Nah. I think we will skip it. Elmo Bear. Oh my God, that's such a nice name. We have to recruit him just for that. But I mean, athleticism, technique, they're all good. I mean, he's got the tools, I think, and he's local. Jonah. Remember when most teams, like, you see FBS teams, sure, I mean, the bigger ones, they're going to have recruits from all over the country. But most teams, you know, you want, like, it should be at least half the roster should be from that state, or close to half. I don't know. This is another one who I think, I mean, again, whether we'll get him or not, I don't know. But I like what I'm seeing in his ratings here. A guy who really benefits atmosphere. Everyone wants to be. Ability to contend for the ball even in coverage. Cuts with quickness. A great route runner. A good-natured behavior, okay. Here's a kid that allows you to go over the top whenever you want to. Speed will really open up. All right, I like him. Now, technique of a D, but everything else is good. And but that in the commentary, I think we'll probably like Mr. Fulton. Sharad Marshall. Lucidness and the ability to change direction smoothly. Too speedy for most safeties. We need speed in the worst way. I need to look for players that are going to be fast. Next few, natural catcher, raising the value of hard work, blah, 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 blah. I want speed. Speed? Look at this. A perfect timing. Speed, speed, speed. Did I mention speed? If you watch the tape again, you see he plays with instinct. Oh, this is good. Ray's Cochrane. And I think we'll do a phone call on him. Where is he? Where are you, Race? Don't go hiding on me. We want to recruit you. There we are. So we're going to interview you. We're going to contact you, and we're going to give you a phone call. We like you, and we want you to like us. Danielle Wilson, catching, can change direction. That's kind of agility. Fundamentally good kid. Okay. Rarely see him commit stupid penalties. Fine catching ability often comes about when pressured. He's gonna be good for catching in traffic. I mean, we want someone great balance, good routes. That is really something. All right, Mr. Forrester. Let's go through a few more. Where are we at? Ellis. Oh, we're not even that close to the end. I'm gonna just search for speed at this point. Slippery, that's not the same thing. Teammates love him, all he cares about is the team. That's nice. Nice speed. Nice speed. You know, next week is going to be fine-tuning all of these auto-assigned points. Of those points. Talking points. Okay, we're going down a little bit lower now. Not afraid to work hard, fundamentally good kid, makes nice jump cuts. Okay, again, you know, nice, but I mean, yeah, we'll do an interview, but what happened to all the? Well, did we not? Aaron, I thought we looked at more than that. Okay, you remember love is a sport. We left off at Aaron. I thought we were interviewing more than this. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Oh wait, Henry. We'll see whether they're on our targets. That might be. I can't. Why we're seeing so few here. We're almost done though. Minnick. No. Nance, no. Natural catcher, yeah, we're getting to the bottom here. Pitts, and we have one more, Craven. Actually, Pitts. No. Guy sticks with team that's through thick and thin. Scouts highlight the intelligence decisions. Okay, I mean that's all good, but are we actually on technique, football IQ, athleticism, and physique? Not so much. Okay, I think we'll go with what we have here. Let's go to targets, and see, there we go. That's we got better. So okay, interview. Obviously, you need to interview. So we're gonna, I don't think there's a limit on interviews, and they're only 1,000 each, so we might as well interview everyone. I think we could use up our remaining contacts here. I don't mind that. Let's do contact on these top few. Okay. We probably have a few contacts left. I wish we could see, well, I guess we can see if we go to all positions, all stars. So we got all our targets. How many? We got 49 targets total. That's not bad. That's a pretty good. Oh, there's people we didn't interview here, so let's make sure we got everyone interviewed. We couldn't get to all the home visits. That's fine. How many contacts did we make? We have up to 50. And okay, so we only have 4. Oh, you know what? There's 49 on this list. It looks like it's about. I'm not going to count them, but it looks like it's about. Maybe 2/3. I would estimate we have probably about 16 contacts left. So let's use 10 more here for linebackers. If we're doing a home visit, I think we want a contact here. Okay. We didn't get everyone, but I think that'll work. We did phone calls on a few. And we only spent 0.16 in recruiting money this week. Not bad. Are there any other positions we want to just kind of hit here? I mean, we did linebacker, guard, tackle, and wide receiver. That's what we did. I know. Let's finish with fullback. It's not a big position, and let's see if we got any recommended fullbacks. Now fullbacks again, let's see, someone with strength, physique, athleticism, go through fire. I don't want him to go through fire. That's dangerous. He'll get burned. I want. Boy, this has no commentary at all. He breeds synergy. Let's take a look at size. Kind of undersized except for this guy. William Camacho. It's a good name, too. He's the one that bleeds synergy. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll look at him. Not going to... we'll do interview and contact. Let's see if we can get a couple more. I mean, it's not the worst thing if we only recruit one, if we only sign one, but, I mean, I like to have a backup. I mean, it's an 85-player roster, for God's sakes, you know? In NFL, it's a different story. Let's see. Select rating. Can we get anyone 4 stars? Boy, I'll tell you, if we're going to, this is going to be the chance to get it. Should have noted this earlier. Let's take a look at 4 stars here. Do we have anyone in those states? Indiana, Maryland, no, okay. Do we have anyone close by? Billy Melton might be close by. 364. I think we'll take it. We'll add him because I'll tell you. He's close by. We might be able to get some points on closeness. Other than him, I don't see any. Okay. Man, all right. That was kind of a reach. But we should probably reach out for 4 stars on other positions. Maybe I'll add. I think after this episode is filmed, I'm going to just fill in the rest of the recruiting positions. I'm going to go after some 4-stars as well. But I think we're running very low on time here. So I'm just going to see how many... If we can add a few more fullbacks here. Let's go to... we don't want all players. We want uncommitted. Oh, that's the same group right now. 3 stars. Let's go select distance. 500. Well, it's not going to give us anything. 1,000. 14 entries. Okay. Let's sort by weight, actually. This first one, Gregory Justice, not highly ranked, but let's see, good physique, technique. Yeah, I think we can work with him. All right. Leadership makes coaching football IQ, technique, physique is not bad. I'll tell you. Let's maybe get 1 or 2 more. Visiting player, okay. Teammates gravitate toward, they follow his lead. Okay, well, I mean, he's a good leader. I mean, technique, but I don't know. Next, we're going to Michael Colon. If you may have trouble with adversity, now we're getting 1060. Oh, that's right. These are not ranked. They're not sorted by rank. Yeah, I'm liking this. Although it's interesting, we don't have any bio information here, which is concerning a bit, but you know. Ben Scroggins. Let's look at this guy, Kevin Gray. Add to targets. All right. Physique and visiting player. Okay, we'll finish up with this guy. Let's go one more. Let's clear everything and just look at all our targets. And how many total targets do we have? 56. It's not a bad starting number, but since we're already an hour 10 in, well, at least by my clock, there's probably some things I'm gonna cut. I think we have to end it here. So we're 0-1. That's the way it is. I'm not expecting a whole lot this first season. But let's go to actions. Let's make sure we're interviewing everyone at least. There was only that one left. Contact. Okay, so we have 56 players. We have 50 contacts, so we can contact everyone except one. I'll tell you what. Let's just keep going down the list until we run out. There we go. Might as well use all of them. They're only $1,000 each, and we still not. Yeah. Phone call. Do we want it? Home visits we're doing because we need more information. But I think phone call. Oh, you know what? I'm going to add recruits to this too. So I may have to remove some of these contacts. Actually, let's take out. Oh yeah, 3. Let's take out below 1,000, because I tell you, I'm going to go through here after we're done, and I'm going to add to this board. I think you get the idea by now. I want to add some 4-star, because I think we can reach for some few 4-stars, but this video is running long. So that's going to do it for now. We got the first game in. I wish we could. There was no point viewing it. Once the score was revealed, I just, whatever. But next game we will review, and actually we may even, at some point in the season, some big game when we get into the conference schedule, we'll actually play a game. We're actually going to call plays individually as if we're coaching on the sideline. And that's something that's been improved in this version. If you watch the Vikings series, you saw my frustration at not the play club, but the play calling mechanism, and it's improved a lot from last version. So we'll do that at some point down the road. I think most of the games will just sim, and then we'll just watch them play out. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, that's it. All right, I filmed 2 long episodes today, and it's the 24th of December, and I'm kind of tired, so I will edit these later. These probably are not going to go up before Christmas, but oh, they're not going. Well, they may go up. One of them may go up tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. If you happen to be watching this the day it goes up, Merry Christmas. If you're watching this the middle of next July, you maybe wonder what the heck am I saying that for? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming most people watch the video when it first goes up anyway. I could be wrong. All right. Bye for now. I'll see you next time.